Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Santosh. In this tutorial, we will be looking at how to install Visual Studio Code. Everything you need to know. Ready to master the new skill? This comprehensive guide provides you everything you need to know. We will cover the fundamentals on how to install Visual Studio Code, the tips and tricks, and common mistakes to avoid. Whether you are a complete beginner or looking to improve your skills, this video has something for you and everyone that is watching. I have spent years perfecting these skills. Introduction, where to download, getting started, advanced techniques, common mistakes, pro tips, and we will conclude. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you and subscribe for more content. The first thing is what Visual Studio Code is and why it matters. It is a code editor and an IDE which supports code completion. Whenever I work on projects, I go ahead and use IDEs. The first thing that you do is head over to Google. You head over to Google and type Visual Studio Code. What that will do is it will bring up the site. Click on the first site, which is code.visualstudio.com, and over here on the website click on download for Windows. I'm on Windows 11 machine, so I will just go ahead and download the build for Windows 11. Click on setup Visual Studio Code. Just click on download, quite frankly, and it will bring you here. The download is in the top right corner. Click on Windows 10 and 11 and it should start the download. On the right hand side you will see it is getting downloaded. Once it is downloaded, it will create a file on your downloads folder or wherever you save your downloads. This is how it looks on my computer. This is the icon. You double click on it. Once you double click on it, the installation begins. This is how the installer looks. And let's see what we are going to cover. Common mistakes. Don't download a 32-bit version when you are using a 64-bit version, or don't use a 64-bit installer on a 32-bit installer, right? So always ensure that you are getting the right distributions. For example, over here there are 32-bit for Windows and Mac, right? So ensure that you go ahead and read this before you install everything. I will show this to you on the video, but that is the common pitfall or mistake that the beginners make. Okay, so over here I will show you actionable steps. Double clicking on the installer will bring up this particular window. Over here, read through the terms and service and click on I accept the agreement. Click on next. And this is the part where your Visual Studio Code will be installed. You can browse and install it anywhere you want, but here I am installing it at the program files folder. So I will click on next. This is the menu item that will be created in the start menu folder over here in all apps, right? So just give this anything you want. You can change the name, but if you don't want it to add it to the start, if you don't create a start menu folder check mark, if you put a check mark on this particular option, it will not create a start menu folder. So always ensure that the folder is created so it is handy for you to find it. Click on next. These options over here control if it will create a desktop icon like this. So I want a desktop icon, I click on create a desktop icon. When you right click on a particular file, you see open with. These will show Visual Studio Code over here. So those are the options that are in the other. Add open with code, add open with code action to the Windows Explorer context menu and directory context menu. These will be added, and always ensure that the path is added and the registry code as an editor for supported files are checked, so that the files such as HTML, PHP, JavaScript, CSS will load and register with Microsoft Visual Studio Code. Okay, click on next, click on install. Okay, that is how you install Visual Studio Code and start the installation. But as the installation completes, let's see if we have some advanced strategies. So as I told you, there are various methods using which you can dig deeper. For example, you can install it on a Raspberry Pi. Those are the advanced things that you can do. You can install it using the sudo apt update or sudo apt install if you are using Raspberry Pi. There is the enterprise version as well that you can configure. You can configure it for GitHub pages, right? And GitHub IDE and advanced things such as build, debug and test tasks. You can assign tasks and integrate it with the external tools for various tasks. For example, you can use Grunt or Gulp or Makefile or MS Build to integrate the Visual Studio Code with the external tools. So this is how you do it. You create these tasks and it will do it for you. In the meantime, uh, these things are for a separate video. If you want any help, let me know. I will make a video for that. The last thing that I want to summarize is what we did. After installation, click on Launch Visual Studio Code or double click on this to launch it. The installation is complete and Visual Studio Code is available. The next thing is, next advanced thing that I wanted to show you is the the plugin feature, extensions feature or plugins feature. You have various extensions that are available in Visual Studio Code, and these are the ones that I have installed as of now. So that's about it in this video. I explained you how to install Visual Studio Code. Thank you so much for watching. So please take an action, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, and engage with the content. That will help me to make more videos and create more meaningful content. Mention related videos or resources that you might find helpful in the comment section as well. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good one. Bye bye for now.